Good morning. Happy, I don't even know what day it is. It's Saturday, December the 11th. Happy December 11th, day 11 of Vlogmas. Okay, I have my bearings. I am sitting in the condo living room with Atticus, who is watching Dory, and my family is getting all packed up and getting ready to go. We have to be out by 10. It is currently about like 8:45, so we are going to get ready to go and head out. All right, we are heading, oh, here he comes. We are heading out. Going to go get some breakfast. Atticus found some rocks, so we are gonna hopefully not take any souvenirs with us, but we're gonna head out. This was a good condo. It was a good experience. 10 out of 10 would stay again. So we were gonna go by Hertz Donuts, but the line was just super long, which, I mean, 10:30 on a Saturday, it's to be expected. So we are actually just gonna go to Lambert's. Matt's in the back seat with Atticus, and that way we'll be really hungry. We'll be really hungry for Lambert's that way, so overall it's a good thing. We are walking into Lambert's. Matt, do you know what you're gonna get?
I can smell onions cooking.
Dad, do you know what you're gonna get?
I'm gonna get something good.
Well, that's to be expected here. We are going to go in and get something to eat, and I'll show you what we get.
Look at the train.
I have some chicken salad, smashed potatoes, and corn that I'm also sharing with Atticus. Dad got a pulled pork sandwich. Mom got the biggest salad I've ever seen in my entire life. It is a chef salad with grilled chicken. Zach got salmon. Atticus is eating grilled cheese, peaches, and some carrots. And then Matt got a cheeseburger with some potato salad. So it looks delicious. And we're gonna eat. Hey guys, I feel like I'm huffing and puffing for my life. I just came out. I changed Atticus's diaper in the bathroom, and then my family was peeing. And so instead of like getting him back to the table and putting him in his high chair or getting him back into the booth, I said I'll just take him out to the car. So he's in his car seat. He's not buckled in yet, don't worry. I know how to put a kid in a car seat, so I'll buckle him in before we go. He's just sitting in there and playing his game. He was like running up and down the parking lot I was holding his hand, so he would run and then turn around and see something. So we just went all over that parking lot. But we had a good lunch. It was a good time. They give you so much food, so I am like out of space between like my stomach and whew, man, I'm full. We are going to hit the road after and head home. All of us we've had a good trip. We've had a really good time, but we are excited to go home. And I made a mistake earlier. I mentioned to Atticus, I said, are you excited to go home and see the kitties? And he thought I meant like that moment. And so he said, oh, bye-bye. See kitty? And I was like, not yet. We're not going home yet. We're still 3.5 hours away. So we're going to head home. Somebody is probably going to take a nap on the way. I don't blame him. I probably will as well. I think I'm gonna sit back here I see my family. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit back here with him, and we'll be home soon. We just got home. It is about 4:10, and so we are opening the mail that we have. So I got some things that I want to show you all. Let's do that. So I got Matt this shirt. It's a Hakuna Matata, and Simba and Timon and Pumbaa and Zazie for whatever reason. And then I got him this shirt, the Snuggly Duckling, a place where dreams are made, which is from Tangled, which is my favorite Disney movie, and so Matt's. Matt loves it because it makes him think of me, which was really sweet. So I got him that shirt. And then look what came. So I got Matt just the green one, and I have the rose gold glitter. So they are here. We are ready to go. We are ready to wrap this for Matt's Christmas surprise. Hey guys, it's about 9:30. I am uploading tomorrow's video, December 12th.
December 12th video, so day 7 of Vlogmas. And getting that all ready to go. We've just have done nothing this evening. I have really spent my evening scrolling on TikTok and reading Reddit. So, super productive. But I think just after traveling, you know, we got home about 4-ish. And then my dad went out and got us dinner. And then we just hung out. Atticus took a bath. He was so tired, so we put him to bed a little early. He also didn't nap. He didn't nap the entire way, which I was surprised by, but his little body wasn't tired, I guess. Or was, and he just was stimulated, but I don't know. So what I've been doing, other than scrolling on TikTok, Matt and I have tickets to go see the new Spider-Man movie on Thursday, so the 16th. I am not a Spider-Man fan. Like, I don't remember if I think I talked about this on Instagram. That's a very spicy take of mine. I am not a big Spider-Man fan. So I would have been a kid when the Sam Raimi movies came out with Tobey Maguire in them. This is for the early aughts. And so I would have been like 3rd, 4th grade, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade around that time. And then I was in high school. I think I had just graduated high school when The Amazing Spider-Man came out with Andrew Garfield. And I remember thinking, like, this is so unnecessary. Why do we need another Spider-Man movie? We already have a Spider-Man trilogy. And I, at the time, had only seen the first and the second. You know, so Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. I still went to see it because that's just what my friends were interested in. And I was confused because I knew that Spider-Man was Marvel, but then we had the MCU, and that was the time that the first Avengers movie came out, and so it was like a big deal. So I was confused. I'm like, what is this Spider-Man thing? Clearly I did not grow up reading comic books or anything like that. And then they announced that Spider-Man's coming to the MCU in like the mid 2010s. So I was in college, and I remember all my friends are like flipping their lids. They're so excited. And I'm like, why do we have more Spider-Man movies? And they're like, oh, well, it's him coming to Marvel. And I'm like, okay, so what's the point? It's the same story. Kid gets bit by a spider. With great power comes great responsibility. Uncle Ben dies. He fights crime. Like, what's the story here? I can appreciate that the MCU Spider-Man, so Tom Holland's Spider-Man, is spun differently. In that it's not just the same, you know, when you meet him, he's a high school kid, and it's not like an origin. So like Spider-Man Homecoming wasn't like an origin story. It kind of assumed that the viewer knows Spider-Man, and I can appreciate that. And so I liked those movies. My favorite Spider-Man movie is Into the Spider-Verse. It will be, unless this one just completely blows it out of the water, but Into the Spider-Verse I really, really liked. Because it was different, you know? It's like, oh, this is a different take of the Spider-Man character. I feel like the MCU Spider-Man is a little bit more of an Iron Man Jr. because being mentored by Iron Man. And so I can appreciate the differences, but just doesn't feel necessary, you know? And especially after this is my 3rd Spider-Man trilogy. Well, I guess the second one, The Amazing Spider-Man, was a duology. RIP. I know that character is super well loved. Matt loves the Sam Raimi movies. And he talks about them not daily, but they come out quite a bit in our house, especially with the new one coming out. And so just with the phase 4 of Marvel, we're getting excited with that, seeing what's going to happen with the new Spider-Man movie, if, you know, the other 2 are actually going to be in it. Like, there's been rumors, there's speculation, and so I spend a lot of time on speculation TikTok. Oh, hold on. I paid off our Disney trip today, so we are officially going to Disney World. I'm so excited. We have been wanting to go back every single year since 2018. So we went on our honeymoon in January of 2018, And then we had planned on going back in January of 2019, but we decided that we wanted to start our family early. And so with Atticus, we have had several family members, close family members, who have struggled and dealt with infertility. And so because of that, Matt and I were prepared to have like a similar path. Like we were expecting to be trying for 6 months to a year. Just like that was in our minds. And then we decided in the summer of 2018 we want to have a baby. We weren't expecting to get pregnant in the summer of 2018. I was really expecting it to happen after like mid 2019. So that was a surprise, a very, very welcome surprise, because that was our sweet Atticus, and I cannot imagine life without him. But we canceled our Disney trip just due to my pregnancy and our jobs at the time. We couldn't get the time off. And then we planned on going again in 2020. So we talked about going in January 2020. I was beat over the head with postpartum depression, and it was really hard on me. And I could not fathom traveling for like a vacation. And so we were like, okay, well, let's go in November of 2020. Well, then we all know what happened. And that trip got postponed. So then we talked about going in the summer of 2021 with Matt's family. And we were going to rent DVC points and stay at a 2-bedroom villa at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Had it all planned out. And then we just weren't sure with the climate of the illness and the pandemic and other factors that we just decided, you know what, we're not going to go. So then Matt and I decided, well, we'll go in November of 2021. So like a couple weeks ago. And then some financial things came up and we decided, well, let's go to Disneyland because they have Avengers Campus. That'd be super fun. The new Spider-Man movie's coming out. That'd be really fun. And we ended up canceling that because we had a couple like medical expenses that popped up. That just kind of eliminated our savings. So I don't think this is on his radar at all, because he even mentioned something about like, oh, I can't wait till we go back to Disney, but maybe we should do this first. And I was like, okay. And that trip is officially paid off. We have flights booked. I just have to book Mears Connect, which instead Magical Express, that's what we're going to do, the Mears shuttle from the Orlando airport to our resort. So it's happening. How many canceled trips later? And yeah, so I'm really excited. Anyway, all that to say, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Day 11, and I will see you all tomorrow.